Sorry to keep you a little bit longer, Dan. Seemed to be in a rush to get out of here. So, a lot of great comments tonight. I appreciate all of them. I did sign Christine's petition there. I am in favor of mass optional. However, that is solely just mass optional. There is, as you've heard from a lot of people tonight, there's a lot more to it. And I think it's unfortunate that we've spent an hour and a half at a Board of Ed meeting talking 95% about masks, when the school system is about education and making sure every child, no matter what their situation is, IEP, health conditions, in favor of masks, not in favor of masks, receives the best education possible. And spending this much time about my child doesn't want masks, does want masks, I think it's unfortunate when last year my daughter, and I can speak for any from first grade under, lost 40 to 50 days of education time. 40 to 50 days. And here we are still talking about masks and not what is going to be done to make up for that lost learning. I asked two months ago at the Board of Ed meeting, was told something would be put in a roadback plan. Still haven't seen anything. We're 2 weeks away from the start of the school year. So again, it is on the Board of Education to hold the administration accountable for ensuring there are plans in place to address that loss of learning. It's unfortunate that you've had to spend so much time addressing masks, okay, when it's not you, it is Governor Murphy that sets that standard, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you one way or another, but what I will say is, I am not in favor of mask optional if it means my daughter has to quarantine because someone else in the classroom is unmasked. And based on CDC guidelines, I have to clarify what you had stated earlier, Mr. Wasco. If all students are masked the entire time while they're in the classroom, they don't have to quarantine. That means every child, the entire school year, would have a full day's worth of education. And the last time I checked, that's why we send our kids to school. And if you think your kids can get a better education outside of school, then I welcome you to homeschool your kids. So until the CDC changes their guidelines on quarantining, I'm sorry, I'm in favor of masks in school, okay? Now, parents that are against that, you can get upset with me, but you need to take your issue up with the CDC, Governor Murphy, and not the Board of Education here. Their job should be to make sure my daughter and every other child that attends this school district can get a full day's education every day. Let me repeat, 40 to 50 days lost learning time. You want that to happen again this year? What are you gonna have, a fifth grader at a third grade education level? Over masks? Grow up, start learning empathy, please.